Hey all, welcome to this week's acquisition report here at the Institute. I didn't do one of these last week because I only came up with one new item, but since then I've had 11 more, so I figured 12 is a good number. Ooh, we already passed up 5 of them. Gonna jump right in here with the 2.5-inch Simpsons. So yeah, Jax continues this line. We've got both Krusty and Sideshow Bob. We got Itchy and Scratchy. Can you see that we got kind of a theme there with those 4 being pairs? And then we've got another Bart back there in the back with a slingshot and a squinted eye. It's a third Bart we've gotten, so that's kind of disappointing. It's also a little interesting to see how big Itchy and Scratchy are. They're huge compared to the other figures. But there we have 2 more, well, 5 more altogether in the 2.5-inch line. Still haven't seen any of the 5-inch line, the second wave. But I got some space. See, I'm making space over here in a couple of spots on the Simpsons shelves to add those bad boys. Number 6 is also in the cartoon line. He's right down over here. I don't buy Pops very much. Not a big fan, but they are doing these itty bitties, and I noticed that they have the Bob's Burgers and his restaurant, which is great. So they got Bob in the restaurant. Now, I wouldn't have bought this except I stumbled across it at Target, and I thought, oh my God, all right, I got to have it. It's a sign. So that's number 6. If they do other itty bitties, maybe I'll pick them up in the Bob's Burgers line. Number 7 is one I mentioned a while back as needing because I had picked up the Jason playset, diorama pieces, whatever you want to call it, down here. And I didn't have a Jason to go on the clear rod like he's being suspended there ice from the bottom of the water with the rock. So I did pick up the part 6 Jason. I'm going to use the part 7, I suppose, as well. But part 6 goes perfectly with that diorama piece back there in the back on the... I've got a part 2 version there on the dock. I keep rearranging these. I'm not quite sure where I want them laid out. But we'll see. There's the 3 of them. And yes, that part 6 Jason is number 7 on the list of 12 new things. Let's go all the way down here to Batman for 8, 9, and 10. Oh, we have the new Maxi Zeus set of Batman the Animated Series from McFarlane. There's the Two-Face back there, who is the same as the other Two-Face. Remember, we got Two-Face like that over on the red card from DC Direct. But this one has that cell shading on it, and more importantly, it has the Maxi Zeus part. Got to build the Maxi Zeus. Batgirl's a little better in terms of her own distinctiveness. She's fairly distinct in colors. You know, we got this version back over here. That's on the card from DC Direct. But these colors are a little more unique, and yes, she has the cell shading. Really nice figure, but again, most important for the Maxi Zeus pieces. The new figure is the Batman variant. We had this lightning style Batman, or whatever you want to call him, back with Hasbro or Kenner at one point in the 5-inch series, but DC Direct never did this variant. So that's a nice addition. You'll notice I don't have the new Christmas Joker yet, so I still can't add Maxi Zeus to the set. But that's 8, 9, and 10 of this week's 12. Oh, we get back to the little 112 collective here this week with the classic Robin. He finally shipped. I know a lot of people already had this guy, the classic Batman in back. But it took forever for Mezco to ship mine. Junkyard Joe, I think, is what's coming next. He should be here fairly soon. So we should start seeing more 112 collective get added to the set over the next few weeks. But Robin was definitely a nice addition. It's not like we have a lot of Robins. And as well, I'm not a big fan of Robin. At least this classic version goes nice with the classic Batman. That's number 11. Number 12 is over here in the Lord of the Rings. It is my first InArt figure. It is Aragorn. Yes, I bought the Aragorn InArt figure. He is a beautiful figure. Absolutely gorgeous. No doubt about it. But I'm going to also be honest with you. That portrait, paint job, and rooted hair is not $200 better than the Asmus next to him. Is their Gandalf better than the Gandalf from Asmus? Yes. The gray. But not this version of the white that they did later. This really makes me glad to see Asmus still doing Lord of the Rings moving forward. But this Aragorn was good enough that I'm thinking I might have to order the Legolas. It is a definite improvement over the Asmus Legolas, and another upgrade to the collection, and I could get rid of the Asmus version. I didn't feel that way about the Gandalf. While it is better, I didn't feel it was so much better, the gray version, that it was enough of an upgrade for 500 bucks. But the Legolas is a different story. So I'm thinking I will pre-order him. And I really, really, really wish InArt would do some things that we haven't gotten before. Come on, man. Give me a Willy Wonka. I would be all over that. Something new. But anyway, that's my first InArt. That's number 12 in the acquisition report for this week. I know I have a number of things coming in the mail next week, so there will be another acquisition report. Hopefully you're having a great collecting week. Have a great collecting weekend. And on Monday, hopefully I'll have another top 10 for you. Have a good one.